Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Friday. What's really happening? So much stuff happening, guys. We have some geopolitical stuff going on, or let's say tensions. You can see there. They say. Oh, let me show you. Let me show you. Israel actually responded to, let's say, Israel carried out limited strike against Iran. Wow, that's crazy. And if we can go a little bit lower, you can see that oil jumped. Brent oil also went up. We saw gold was also going up. And obviously, Nasdaq, US30, all you can see that they were selling aggressively. So you see, so this it might end up to be a full scale war, but we will see, and that is going to be way much worse for the markets. And obviously, safe haven assets, they are going to actually go even higher. Okay, enough with that. So what do we have on our economic calendar? It's Friday. Nothing much, nothing much. We don't really have much. You can see that whatever that we had here, it was from Britain. It was retail sales from Britain. You can see that at least they went a little bit lower. So which means maybe it's selling against other pairs, right? So which means for now or today, we're just going to focus on those tensions and see what's really happening. Sometimes it's difficult to trade during these times, guys. It's quite difficult because the market aggressively will be going up or down. And whether you are buying or selling, most likely you might lose. But if maybe you are selling, especially on Nasdaq and stuff like that, you might be making something. But the reversals can be aggressive. You see. So yeah, that's what's this is what we have for this week. So next week is that week of manufacturing PMIs, and let's see, and core PCE on Friday. So this is what we are going to look for next week. So for those who wants to be part of the team, guys, remember you can give yourself some special or some discount. So for to explain that, because I have these questions. People they always ask me how that work. So if let's say you want to join 6 months, 6 months VIP mentorship, you can see that it's $150, right? You can say, Kenzo, I don't really have exactly that $150, but I have this much. Then you can then discuss on that. Then yeah, then you can join the team. You can scan this QR code or you can just WhatsApp me, then you can be part of the team. So let's see what's really happening. It's Friday. I don't really want to waste much of the time. What's really happening on Eurozar? We always start with this Eurozar these days. So we can easily see from a bigger time frame that we had a very nice uptrend, but after that we had this breakout. So yesterday on this breakout, I was expecting to see the market going even lower. Do you see that? The market was around this level. You can see the market bounced back here. The time the market was trying to go lower, I think it was this area. I thought maybe the market was going to continue on this nice sell. Guess what? The market reversed. It's now going even higher. So which means that pending order is no longer valid. We have to just wait and see. So once the market is doing something like this, it means that the market might be trying to bounce back again, but not so fast, because if we check the structure, we can easily see that yes, we have that breakout there. It was clear, but that this making sense? If that makes sense, we need to be extra careful. Then we can say if that makes sense, this resistance makes sense. Let's see if that makes sense. Okay, yeah, maybe we can say that, but I think we still have a valid, we can say we can use this method and say if the market start to go even higher, you see that previous resistance there, if the market breaks out of that and continue going up, then we can look for a proper buy above that, because the market might reverse here and go down, and when we check, it might respect this type of a resistance. So we don't really want to fall for that fake breakout, or maybe the market will end up going down. At the moment, we just need to do what? To wait, learn how to wait. So not every day is a trading day. Yes, you can analyze every day, but that doesn't really mean you're supposed to be trading. USD likely enough, now the market gave us a proper resistance. I've been talking about that yesterday, that this area seems to be a proper resistance, and it seems like that. So which means now, let's see, something like that. You can see that the market doesn't really want to go down. So which means we're waiting for the market to come around this level of a support before we look for that buy, right? As you can see that we are on this nice uptrend, the market is still respecting that, so which means we are expecting to see something like that continuing going further. Simple as that. So let's push to the next one. Yes, yes, Euro JPY. You can see that, yes, I missed this one, unfortunately. So you can see that we are still on that nice uptrend structure. The market is still pushing up so aggressively. So you can see that the market came towards that support area aggressively so, and reversed very quick. I did not really see this area. I mean, I did not really see the market when it was around that area, but with this longer week, it shows that it was a spike. Maybe it was those during those Israel strikes, maybe then we see the market is doing something like this. But if maybe we saw that, we're just going to buy here. But as we are back on that resistance, it just gives us the same vibe as what we saw yesterday. So which means we just need to wait for this breakout before we look for a buy, or maybe the market will come back properly on this support area, then we can look for a buy, or maybe the market will end up breaking out of that trend, then we can say, okay, maybe now it's time for us to look for downtrend structures. Quite similar to JPY. You can see we also had that reversal. I did not really see that, unfortunately. Even if maybe I did, maybe that was going to be fast, because the market seems to be, the market was here, spiked, then came back around that level again. Unfortunately, I missed that. So you can see that we are still respecting the support area. Even though we had that spike, we can easily see that the market did not really break that support area. So we are forced to stay on that nice uptrend. So I'm expecting to see a proper reversal like that so that I can buy, or maybe we can have a proper breakout so that we can do what? To look for a buy, as we are looking for buys or long positions only on an uptrend. If the market changes the trend, then we will change. We can't just force to say we're buying when the market is changing. Simple as that. So if you are new to this channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. As we have a self-discount, you can just discount yourself on our services. That is not going to stay here like for the whole year, no. You can just let me know as quick as possible, then you can be part of the team. So Bitcoin, what's really happening? Bitcoin is still struggling around this support area. So you can see that around, and now it's around this level. I don't know why this thing doesn't really show the market, that market line. Okay, market price line. So I will try to change that. So you can see that here it shows us that the market might be consolidating around this level. Maybe the market will end up going even higher, but what I see there is we are still on a proper support, or let's say we are still on an uptrend. Unless if maybe the market breaks out of this area, we can say now it's a good time for us to look for those sells, right? Or it's good for us to just wait. We can draw something like that. If it breaks that, we can look for that buy. Maybe the market will be doing that, right? So now let's go on DXY. What's really happening on DXY? We can easily see that DXY is struggling to break that resistance area. I used to show you this on a daily time frame. Let's try to zoom that out on a 4 hour. Yeah, you can see that on 4 hours time frame, we have this area. Then the market is struggling. The market is struggling to break out of that. But at the end of the day, we are still, dollar is still very strong, guys. Even if it's struggling to go down, but we already know that dollar is quite stronger. But I like the fact that it's showing us that it's respecting this level for several times, because this is a 4 hour time frame. So it means we have like 2 days around this level. So maybe the market will end up going even lower. And if it goes lower like this, we will see the likes of Nasdaq going up. But at the moment, we're just waiting for this to go even lower. We will see what will happen. So let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one, which is GBP. sorry, not GBP, Euro USD. Euro USD is still struggling around this level. I think around this area we might end up having another resistance. So let's just put it like that. So I'm expecting to see maybe the market coming back around this area, reversing again or going down. Or maybe the market will still respect this level or even going higher on the highest support, because we also have this outer support there, which is also very strong. Do you see that? This one here. So, but it's not surprising. This market is quite on a bearish. The dollar is still very strong against Euro USD. So around this area, it might be because the market might be giving us a clue around this area. So maybe we might find a respect. But what I see at the moment, once the market is consolidating like this, I won't take any trade here. I will just wait for this breakout. Then I will take the trade down there. Or maybe the market will end up going up there, as I told you, or even this area. So we will see. We don't really have to guess anything. The market will be going towards those structures. Then if the market reaches those areas, we will know that, okay, now it's our time to do what? To act. It's our time to act. If you wanted to be part of the mentorship, guys, we also have that discount. Talk to me if you want to learn something. So now we are on GBPUSD, quite similar structure. You can see that now the market is trying to reverse. The question is, will the market start to consolidate here, or maybe reach this level and go down, or this one, quite similar to what we saw on the Euro USD. So our job is to actually look at these areas. If the market is going to respect them, then we can act. If the market is respecting them. If it breaks, it means we'll wait for the market to break this outer level there. Then we can start to look for buy positions. At the moment, we are looking for sells. So on gold also went crazy, I think, on the news that Israel did attack Iran. So yeah, we can easily see that now. We can easily see that the market is actually showing us that the dollar is quite stronger. We saw an aggressive push, then the market reversed again. So what I can say here is, where we are, we have a nice resistance on top and this diagonal structure. So it gives us this a white structure. So which means we just need to wait for a proper move, whether the market wants to come back towards this support or maybe a breakout. But the best way to me, for me, I think, is better for us to wait for this breakout so that the market can continue, because it shows us that the market is struggling around this level. So do you see that? If you check 1, 2, not that 1, 2, 3, 4. The market shows us that it's struggling. So there is a possibility that, you know what, the market can say, I'm tired of this uptrend, boom, then the market starts to go down. But things now, they don't really look good. I did talk about this conflicts, and they don't really good for other pairs. But for gold, it's good because it's actually a safe haven. So at the moment, we can't do anything. We're just waiting for a breakout, because the market will just move like this. So whether it's going to break out on top, it's fine, because we are on an uptrend, which means we're going to continue buying. Or maybe we might see the market breaking out of that support area. Do you see that? So now we are on US30. US30. What's really happening on US30? We can easily see that previously we were on a very nice uptrend until we got that breakout. I think this is now clear and confirmed that, you know what, now we are on this downtrend structure. So not really aggressive like the aggressive like Nasdaq. You can easily see that, yes, the market did aggressively sell, but on Nasdaq we had a buy pending order, even here on US30, but the market was just going up and down. So you can see that now the market is trying to continue with this downtrend structure, which is actually good, but the reversal can be also crazy. So quite similar to gold, you saw those reversals, Euro, JPY, those reversals. It's not only on Nasdaq. So it's easy for someone to lose during the markets like this. Even if maybe you were selling, just imagine if you sold here, this reversal can be aggressive. So obviously you're going to lose on that. And understand that sometimes it happens. when we trade, just know that sometimes you're going to have some losses here and there. It's not like maybe you are a bad trader or maybe you don't really know what to do. Just know that this year, most of you, you're going to make it. I'm telling you, we're going to make it this year if maybe you follow certain rules. Try to have rules. Try to have trading plan. Be disciplined and follow those plans, because you can still have the rules, you can still have everything and still not be disciplined to follow those rules. So which means if you have everything, if you have a nice strategy, winning strategy by the way, but you are not disciplined to follow that, what's the point? You're still gonna fail. So the point with those rules, the only major important thing is, are you disciplined enough to follow those rules? Whether things look good or bad, are you still gonna follow the rules? If it's yes, you're gonna make it. It's just a matter of time. Simple as that. So yeah, we can see that US30, still on this nice downtrend, is going towards that resistance. I think at the end of the day, we're gonna have something like this. Do you see that? I think we're gonna have something like this going even down. But these reversals can be scary because they are very aggressive. So which means we need to be extra safe. So on that account, on my $500 account or rand account, 500 rand account, you can see that we had that a day before. So you can see that, yeah, we did smash that obviously. If they were still holding that, you can see a take profit was very close. So what's really happening there is, you can easily see that I was talking about 500. I don't know why I'm so distracted. Yeah, I was talking about 500 rand account, guys. Last week the market was around this level, and I had some positions that I was holding since the 20th or something. Then I made a mistake. I took a trade on EURUSD and I lost that. And you know what? To be honest, that account is now zero. So which means I'll have to go back and fund this account and start afresh. Yeah, I took a loss there. I think I did make some mistake by not, but I actually make a mistake by holding this after it breaks out. But that Euro USD, it was crazy because it kept falling and I ended up losing. But only on that account. So now I'll have to refund this and then we can start afresh again. If maybe you are still starting out, we can start again together. And then unfortunately I didn't. But what I like about that is I never told people who, because once I take a trade on that account, I was showing that growth account. So which means whatever that I took that made me to lose that account, it was not sent to the group. So which means I'm expecting you to still have that, because I did not really, the signals that I took, I did not really say you should take them, right? So which means I've been little bit aggressive on that, but maybe I was just playing with that because I knew that it was my profit. I already took out my 500, so I will put it back again and try to grow it again. The target is still the same, and yes, it's possible sometimes you can lose everything and still refund again. But my account was still very small, but we can still continue 3 months straight without any loss. That was great. That was actually great. So I will update you once maybe Monday or anyway, I can just start again. If you want to start with me, just know that, let me just show you which signals that I took in the group so that we can be on the same page. If you feel like you're late, you're not late, we can restart again. Because this is it's actually what's really happening on the market. So yeah, it happens in the market. So let's see, I want to show you those signals that I took. They are different from, you can see the normal signal doesn't really have this. So let's see, as I don't really I was taking only Nasdaq, so the signals were very, very few because I wanted everyone not to over risk. You can see this one, I did not still take that. And obviously you can see, if maybe you followed the rule, you followed that, you were just going to be safe. And yeah, you see this. So this is the signal that I've sent. If you see G account, which means I also took that. Yes, we took that and we still made money. You can see here, but it was few days ago before we see a breakout. So then we broke out. I was still holding some other trades around this area, and it's gone. I failed to save that account, but I will be starting again and making sure that now we no longer trade Euro USD and other things. But at the same time, if you maybe you still had that, to me, I can still say it's still safe, because some of the risk that I was taking, I did not really send that to everyone. But anyways, now what's really happening? Nasdaq has been selling, guys. It's been selling for not for very long. You can see that we are coming from a very nice uptrend. After that, we had this breakout. So from that breakout, we start to see that the market is going down aggressively. So we had this sell pending order. I think in the free group, I actually sent S&P in the free group. We have a free group, guys. Check on the description. We have a free group. So you can see that the market did sell very nice, but this aggressive push here, I think it was because of that attack on Iran. So I'm expecting a continuation of the sell. At the moment, we are on a downtrend, but we don't really have a proper structure that we can use and say, oh, this is our resistance or something like. No, we don't really have that. So which means at the moment we will be using these horizontal structures and say maybe the market will reach that, something like that, you see. But the market has to mature to a point where we can say now we can see a proper resistance, as we always had a proper support on an uptrend. So which means we are still on the early stages. So on these early stages, don't just lose everything here. Try to be safe. Try to be safe. So on the other one, it's actually S&P 500. You can see, I think I did send this in the, also in the free group. I don't know, because we had some reversals here, if everyone was still holding that. I don't really know about that, because I did not really take that. So on S&P 500, we can see that the market was still on this nice uptrend until we had this aggressive breakout. But what do I know? What I know is we actually don't really have a proper structure that I can use at the moment to say this is going to be a proper resistance. So which means we still need to wait for this market to mature. Yes, we're going to take trades here and there if it makes sense for us. We are not forced just to trade unnecessarily, but we need to have a proper structure. Maybe someone says, Kenzo, do you see something there? Yeah, but at the moment it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really connect, because we just broke out there. So but I will wait and see if maybe we get something. So US oil is crazy, guys. US oil is crazy. Yesterday, I think it's yesterday or before that, we had a buy pending order expecting the market to go up. Guess what? The market did sell or sold, and early this morning, obviously, or it's yesterday, but I think it's early, where we can see this crazy reversal. But it seems like the market is now going back to where it was before, because this conflict, guys, if maybe you want to be safe, goes very slow. Don't just jump in the market non-stop, because today you can make money. 3 minutes later something happens before they even update the news, then you will see the market just moving like that. 3 minutes later it's going up. So whether you're buying or selling, you're not safe. We are not safe. So let's try to go slow, and let's pray that maybe they resolve their issues, because guys, we still want to live. We don't really need any nuclear stuff going on, right? So yes, we still, guys, we still have that special discount yourself. If you want 1 month is $30. If you don't really have exactly the amount, let me know. You can still be part of the team. But what I like, it's mentorship. Try to learn, guys. I might be showing you this and that, but if you learn all these things and do it for yourself, it's way much better than waiting for me to update you on the signals, on the analysis, or on other things. Even if it's not really me, but just imagine if maybe you were in a position where you understand to a point where you can just have that confidence. When you lose, you still have that confidence. When you make money, you still have that confidence, because you know how to make it. The problem when you lose is, can you recover that? Can you make that money back? That's the problem. The problem is not really losing. The problem, it comes, whatever that you lost, are you going to recover that? But if you know how, it's easy because you know how to trade. You're gonna recover that. You will see your mistakes. You will see if, oh, today I was greedy. And guys, sometimes it's normal. You can be greedy sometimes and you lose. But as long as you know how to trade, you're still gonna recover that and make more. I hope that makes sense. So once you're still running for other things, mentorship, as long as, because you told yourself that you want to be a trader, but the question is, just because you said you want to be a trader, do you just want to receive the signals, or you also want to learn how to trade? You have to understand that you can't just say I want to be a teacher or maybe a doctor, but you don't really want to go to school. It doesn't really make sense, right? I think maybe that makes sense for some people. So anyways, thank you very much. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. I will see you on the next one. Bye.